Yeah, I sent it. All right. What's good, everybody?
How y'all doing in the chat? I'm doing okay. I'm just doing this review before I go out tonight. Hey,
Yo, yo.
how you doing?
What? We on early for once, Reg? What's going on here?
I'm going to. I told you I was going to a party tonight. Yeah. How you doing?
Same.
That's what's up. Yeah, I was supposed to go out one at 7. I took a fucking nap once I got home and shit. I'm just gonna be real. If I see the same question on the chat that I've already answered, I'm not gonna
I
answer
just,
it.
I just ignore it. That's all.
Just
You
so
know how
that
I do.
Sean knows.
Do I like the Clash? No, I don't listen to the Clash.
What about the Clash?
I don't listen to them.
Really?
No.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't know why I thought you were a Clash fan or some shit.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a long review anyway.
Like that Conway album, though. I'm a fan of that.
That shit fire.
Yes. That might be his most easily his most deepest album.
Oh shit. Okay.
Definitely, definitely. I love the tracks on there. Like he really got personal with this album.
Interesting.
Definitely. The production on there. You got Jill Scott rapping on there. Bananas.
Alchemist did some production.
Yep, Alchemist Davenger is dope. Definitely, definitely like that. Um Robert Glasper, his new album is dope.
Gotcha.
Black Radio 3, definitely like that. You know. Yeah, man. There's some good albums out.
I definitely gotta peep some out. Albums and shit. Q said, "Do you got any albums I should listen to, Reg?" I mean, this album we're about to review. Let's be real. Now, any album I really review on this channel, it's either a recommendation. It's your opinion if it's good or not. That's just the way I see it.
Right.
Favorite Lost Motown album? Do you mean favorite rare Motown album, Q? But yeah, to answer your question, Sam, I do fuck with the Clash, but I have no plans on doing a breakdown at this moment. I'm trying to
What was
find.
the next one we was doing?
You mean the next
Oh,
review?
David Bowie we were doing, right?
We're gonna do David Bowie in March. I didn't really set
Okay.
up a date yet, but the next
Okay.
I'll review the next one after this review is over because
Cool.
it's gonna be the last R&B review of the month and shit. I'm trying to find a jacket that's like a Western themed jacket and shit, but
A Western themed jacket.
yeah, because it's the party I'm going to is like a Western party or whatever. And it's cold outside too. Actually, yeah, I think I got
Slave,
this.
yeah, I like Slave. I got a couple Slave albums. Slave is dope.
Believe it or not, I gotta get into some more slave music. Believe it or not.
Right.
You know what? Yeah, fuck this. I got an idea. As long as I got a cowboy hat, I'm straight. Fuck this. Yeah, and it's cold outside too. They can kiss my ass. Yeah, we about to go. We about to start in like 5 minutes anyway. Yeah, I gotta do a class on Smokey Robinson on Friday. Well, this is well, this might be homework for you, Q.
Right?
Shit, something different and shit. Cause I never seen no one talk about this album though. But to be real with you, I just heard this album months ago for the first time. So yeah, I don't want to hear no death row questions, no pop questions. If I already answered it in the past and shit like that, and it's by the same person, I'm not gonna answer it. Just being real. Ever been to a cowboy club? No, I have not. I have not. You said that Kanye West documentary is good.
Yes. Part two came out. I think Wednesday or Thursday came out,
Yeah, I
and
know.
the last part is next week.
I'll
Yeah,
probably wait till everything's released to watch it.
definitely good, man. They got some great hip hop documentaries, man. I'm loving it. Got Cypress Soul coming. We got Ghetto Boys documentary.
Oh shit.
Yep. I think that one is they working on that now. Um, a lot of good stuff coming.
Yeah, I know. What I was about to. I know. They're doing some unsung special.
Hmm.
Was they're talking about the '70s, like unsung decade and
That's
stuff like that.
that's tomorrow. They starting that.
Yeah.
That's
So
with the '70s and then '80s and '90s. No, '70s and '80s and then '90s and then 2000s.
yeah, but like the regular season don't start till like March 6th. So
Right.
if I do watch that, I may talk about Sal send it to you. I'm just
Hmm.
gonna see if I can record it and shit.
Yeah.
Because some of the artists that they were gonna talk about, they could have deserved episodes by themselves. I'm looking at myself like
Yeah.
fucking Daz, nigga, what?
Right. Right.
But we're gonna get fucking PM Dawn. All right, cool.
Hey, I like PM Dawn.
I mean,
What you mean?
like I said,
That.
I'm grateful they're unsung, but I'd rather, like I said, a lot of those funk groups,
Mhm.
like especially in the '70s and '80s, they could have had episodes by itself a while back ago,
Right.
especially Daz and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think I don't know. They waited too long for the PM Dawn one because I want to know who's doing the actual documentary for them.
Damn sure not Questlove.
You know.
Shit. But like I said, maybe this PM Dog might make me a fan. Maybe it might not. You never know. Okay. About 2 more minutes. I really cannot wait for the rap album list tomorrow and shit.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. These shits right here, that's all I gotta
Mm.
say.
Getting down to the
Nitty gritty.
yeah.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty now. Oh, they're talking about bringing condoms. Oh shit.
You prefer PM Dawn over X Clan?
Mmm. I'd rather listen to X Clan. I'm sorry.
Jodeci documentary was supposed to been out. I think it got delayed because of COVID though. But they supposed to be doing the biopic for that on BET.
They were supposed to have done that Uptown Records
That one too, but everything got delayed because of COVID.
and Andre Harrell's death and shit.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if they still doing it, and it'll probably. I don't know which one is coming out first.
Yeah, this might be a freaky party I'm going to. Trying to talk about bringing condoms and shit.
Why would I want to see Google Plus in the 2010s? For what? I have no use for it.
Google Plus.
What about it?
At least it's a different question.
It's a stupid question, but I don't understand it.
Do what you wanna be. Bum 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 bum. All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
Let's go.
All right, what's good, you too? How's everyone doing this lovely Saturday night? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try with me,
What up?
and today we are going to talk about Smokey Robinson and Miracles 1970 album. What Love Has Joined Us Together. This came out in 1970 on Tamla Motown Records. Smokey Robinson produced this whole album and shit. The Miracles include Smokey Robinson, Bobby Rogers, Pete Moore, Ronnie White, and his wife Claudette Robinson. And you can also say Marv Tarplin. He was the guitarist and shit too. Um, then this album didn't really come out with no singles. I don't think it came out with any singles and
No
shit.
singles.
Cause you said what?
No singles.
No singles. Yeah, this was kind of like one of those low key. I'll explain in a minute, but yeah, man, we talked about Smokey Robinson in the past. You know,
Right.
this is actually the first album from the Miracles we're actually talking about. Yeah, this album did not have no singles. Okay, just double checking. So, wow, an album with no single. I think that's the first we talked about an album without no
Right.
singles. Wow. Okay. All right. So, we've already talked about who Smokey Robinson is, but like I said, we never talked about who the Miracles were. And we never done like a Miracles album review and shit like that.
Right.
So, yeah, man. So the story with this out, well, this time period was the fact that originally Smokey Robinson was supposed to have left Motown. No, well, not left Motown, left the Miracles a while back ago because he wanted to focus more on like being a vice president of Motown and stuff like that too. And so you know, in 1969 they kind of had like a popularity boost because of the fact that they were doing a lot of television specials, and then they had success with certain songs like Tears of a Clown, Baby Baby Don't Cry, and whatnot, and they actually got the more UK success as well too. And so this man, the Miracles, was like a way hotter group than they were like when they first started out. And so Smokey decided to stay with the group for another 2 years and stuff too. So around the 1970, he was doing the ABC special Smokey Robinson show, which, a lot of Motown act had their own special, like Diana Ross, Jackson 5, Temptations, and stuff like that. And so, in the midst of that year, you also had this album coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, yeah, man, not really a lot I can really say. Like I said, this is like a very rare album when it comes to the whole Motown camp and stuff like that, because a lot of Motown fans know about this album. And a lot of Motown fans don't know about this album, and also it's a concept album that's never been released on CD before and shit. Um, what else about this album? What else about this album? Okay, never been released on CD, and it's like all the songs on this album was pretty much cover songs and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? And they're ballads from like Smokey Robinson. I mean, Stevie Wonder. Ballads from Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Marvin Gaye, and so on and so on. But the thing with this album is like, how can I put this? It pretty much birthed Smokey style in the '70s and stuff like that, like a precursor to like a lot of the stuff he was doing, like the Quiet Storm album,
Mm.
the Smokey's Family Robinson, that whole smoother soul. Because when we reviewed, um, we talked about Quiet Storm a while back. You mean
Yes.
Ashley? Yeah,
Yes.
we did that album, which was a dope album, dope review we did, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about how a lot of Smokey's solo albums were kind of like hit or miss compared to like the Marvins and the Stevie Wonders at that time too. But like when it came to this album too, I say it was a precursor because the fact that the whole production of the album was like a more lush arrangement compared to like the more stripped down ordeal of the other Miracle song, like such as like Second That Emotion, Going to a Go Go, and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like this had more utilized more like the strings and the harps and the vote. And like I said, this might be not just one of his best albums with the Miracle, but one of the best albums in his whole career and in Motown and shit, like dead ass and stuff too. So, but everyone asks why doesn't this album get as much praise? Well, I want to say it kind of got a little overshadowed by what was to come the next year, especially with Marvin's What's Going On and Stevie's The Music of My Mind, of course, and shit like that too. So that's the way I see it. And then at that time, Motown, 2 years before, they were getting ready to move to LA too and shit too. So y'all know the whole story with that. But yeah, this is the album cover right here. Got Smokey, Bobby, P, all them chilling and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely tell it was the early 70s just to have everyone's rocking the short afros.
Right.
And then in the back you had his wife. You got his wife, Claudinette, which a little history about her involvement with the group. I mean, if you read in the earlier days, like and shit like that, they were very influenced by the Platters, and the Platters had the four men, one girl group, and the Miracles was originally like four men and one girl, which was Claudinette. But around '64, Claudinette suffered like a miscarriage. Well, they had a couple of miscarriages,
Mm.
and she kind of retired from the stage, just to focus on raising children and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little something because like she was still in the group, but she never actually performed on stage after '64. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little trivia right there. Appreciate that, Q. All right, and like I said, album right here. Like I said, this is a rare ass fucking album and shit. So, and yeah, of course, we got their discography
Mm-hmm.
of the Miracles and other Motown acts. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, some of these I do have to get in my collection. I'm not even gonna hold you. All right. So this album has about 7 tracks. What one other one? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, my version has 6 tracks because some version they added like bonus tracks. So I
Okay.
guess we're gonna do
Well,
like
the one I saw on YouTube was 8.
okay, yeah, because the one I was listening to on Spotify, it was the
Mm.
8 track version. But I guess we'll just do the 6 track version.
Okay.
I guess so. That's not bad at all. It's like I said, not too long of a review. So okay. Alrighty. Okay, 6 tracks. Let's get this shit started. Track number one, What Love Has Joined Together. So this was a song that, it was a pretty much a Motown standard. It was most known to be recorded by Mary Wells. You know what I'm saying? She did her version, I want to say in 62 or 63. I think that's like the best known version and shit. Cause you had people like the Temptations cover it. Cyrita, which was Stevie Wonder's collaborator slash wife, covering the song too. But it was to me the Miracles version was just it had like a more grander instrumentation like that dun 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 dun. And to me, this is actually my favorite track off this album. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love the vocal arrangements from Smokey and the Miracles on this track. You know what I'm saying? And just the whole breakdown. It is definitely a very timeless, captivating track and a performance from them. I love it.
Yeah, it was definitely soulful, and I like the beat and the singing by Smokey and the group. Great way to start the album off.
Yeah, very dope way to start off the album. And track number two, My Sherry and More. Of course, that's the cover of the Drake song. So let me stop. Let me stop. It's the cover of the Stevie Wonder track.
Drake.
And I'm just being sarcastic and shit, but I'm gonna be unpopular opinion. I
Mm-hmm.
like this version better than the Stevie Wonder
Oh,
version.
come on. Are you serious? You
Uh,
think this
I
is
mean,
better than Stevie's version? Wow.
both are good, but I don't know. That's just the instrumentation and that la 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 la. I love that part,
Mm.
and I don't know, man. Don't get me wrong. I might be like giving up my Motown card. I don't give a fuck, but I love the Stevie version, but the Smokey kind of did it like a way different, captivating style and shit like that. Q said, "Oh, I disagree." Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, Q disagrees, Sam agrees and shit. Like I like the Stevie version. There's like the Stevie version was like more school time crush. The
Mm.
Smokey version was like making love kind of ordeal and shit like that. Let's just be real.
This the Smokey version was like it was like listening to a song in high school. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if they if they those old time movies and they take you back to high school or back in the 50s and 60s and that's
That
what it
do
was
wop.
like listening to. It was good, but I don't think it's touching Stevie's version though. I don't and I guess yo you remember Showtime at the Apollo and so many of those like amateur when
Yeah,
they did amateur night the singers would do that song for whatever reason and they couldn't sing it at all.
it's either that song or Luther Vandross, "A House Is Not a Home."
Right, and they could not sing it.
They fucked it up.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah. It take you have to be a special artist to do a song like that. And
You have to be a special artist to cover a Stevie song.
Smokey's version was good. I don't think he was it was better than his version though. Than Stevie's version.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, both versions are good. It was just
Mm.
different. I think it was just like the way how he,
It's more baseline in this one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it too. Like,
It's more groovy in this one.
right, definitely hear your point about the groove and shit. All right, track number three. If This World Were Mine. Of course, it's the Marvin Gaye, and Tammy Terrell cover. Now, I'm not gonna say that they had the best version. That honor goes to Luther and Cheryl Lynn, in my opinion. But this version again was very good too. Especially with how Smokey and Claudinette were definitely doing their thing with the vocals, and how Ronnie P and Bobby definitely supported them background wise and shit like that. Even the instrumentation, that dun 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 dun, like I don't know. Like I said, the instrumentation is what really brought out a lot of this album and stuff too. So
Damn.
yeah, man. So this one was again another good song right here.
Yeah, this was dope. I definitely enjoyed it and had a nice beat to it and I like it. I think it's definitely a good. I want to say somebody sampled this track. I forgot who it was though. I was about to say who it was, but I know somebody sampled this track. But this was a dope song.
Yeah, definitely a very dope song indeed. All right, track number four. You made me so very happy. That is that song was the Blood, Sweat, and Tears song, but it wasn't really first recorded by them. It was first recorded by a Motown artist by the name of Brenda Holloway in 1967. Blood, Sweat, and Tears made the song more popular than was and shit. And if you guys have not heard about Blood, Sweat, and Tears, they were like a jazz rock group, very underrated if you ask me. So check out this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Especially their first two albums, like self-titled album, is definitely a favorite of mine. But this version, you know what I'm saying, by Smokey Robinson, The Miracles, was a pretty good version and stuff like that too. So I fuck with it.
Yeah, this was dope. I definitely like this track, and again, I love the beat on this. Real soulful. It just had like the old the vintage soulful R&B back then. Definitely a
Right.
standout track on here.
Yeah, definitely a very standout track indeed. All right. Next track, The Guy's in Love with You. This was a cover of Herb Albert. You know what I'm saying? Probably my least favorite track off this album, if you ask me. Like, it's not a bad track. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm,
was not really a big fan of the song itself. That's
right.
just my own opinion about it and shit. But vocally, Smokey and the Miracles did their thing with this one.
I love the bass line on this one. I love the bass line and the beat for it. Definitely a dope track. Smokey killed it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And the last track off this album was "And I Love Her," which again that was a cover of the Beatles track from Hard Day's Night and stuff like that. Which I've never really been a big fan of those early Beatles
You
tracks
don't
and
like
stuff.
that song? It's been a hard day's
You
night.
know, I'm more for long hair Beatles, like Beatles
Mm,
Chapter Two,
facts.
drug Beatles fan and shit like that. Not the whole boy band esque fan and shit. But
Yeah.
it's no surprise because Smokey and the Miracles was a huge influence to the Beatles mostly John Lennon and stuff like that, and they
Mm,
covered a few of their songs. So
right.
this one was a pretty good cover. Not the best Beatles cover. That honor goes to their version of Yesterday, in my opinion.
Yesterday. Love
Even
that
I'm
song.
tired of that song because everybody and their moms cover that fucking track. But
Right.
anyway, yeah, that's how I got.
I like the song. Like the night the horns in it was nice. The bass line, the beat, the singing by Smokey and the Miracles. That's a dope track all around.
Definitely. All right, now I guess that's the whole album. Overall, a fucking classic, a lost classic for Motown, if you ask me. Again, this was like pretty much. It was pretty much, how can I put this? Like the beginning of like Smokey style. When it came to like his solo albums and stuff like that.
Right.
Probably like their most lush, most arranged, the beautiful arranged album, in my opinion. And yeah, man, the Miracles definitely did their thing with clarinet. Production was very unique and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like this album to me definitely should get more praise when it comes to their discography. But you know what I'm saying? I guess since it has not really been released on CD
Right.
and stuff like that, that kind of plays a part in why it's not really been that noticed and shit like that too. So yeah, man. I think that I'm looking at Discogs, and the last known reissue on vinyl was in 1982 and stuff too. So that's crazy
Wow.
as hell.
Yeah.
And it was only released in CD once, in 1992, from where I looked up. But that version goes for like a lot of money and stuff too. But if you guys have streaming, the album's on streaming and shit too. But you know me, I gotta have the physical and stuff like that for my personal reasons.
Yeah.
And this is probably a 4.5 album. That's in my opinion. Very influential, very underrated album. Smokey Rhymes and the Miracles. What Love Has Joined Us Together.
Yeah. Definitely solid album. Real, very soulful.
Yes. All right. How many mics you want to give it?
I give it four. I think it was
Okay.
a solid album.
Gotcha.
I feel like that album was like sampled by
Yeah.
artists.
Yes. But their later 60s, 70s period was sampled by a lot of motherfuckers and shit.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna stay on for maybe like another 7 to 10 minutes and stuff too. Cause this party's like an hour away and shit, so I'm not really
Right.
sure. Excuse me, I only have Apple Music and Pandora. I stopped fucking with Pandora once they played a Robin Thicke song on the Bob Marley radio.
What Bloodlines?
Yeah,
They played that on the Bob Marley station.
and that was when it was like really popular, and they played that
Wow.
song, and then that was the day I stopped Pandora. Like that ass.
That's funny.
Fuck that shit. I'm like, there's nothing reggae about Blurred Lines. There's nothing Bob Marley esque about Blurred Lines. So
Right. Right.
shit. Favorite Isley Brothers song? Damn, Hughes. You know what? I might be typical with it, but probably For the Love of You.
Love that song.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For the love of you. Got me. Ooh. What's the most darkest album by EPMD? Their fourth album, Business Never Personal, for me.
The most darkest in terms of what?
I'm just saying that because that was the time they were going through the whole robbery and they sounded more
Oh
angry with
yeah,
that album.
that was the last album before they broke up
Yeah.
and came back together later on.
Who killed Jane? Who killed Jane? Woo. There you are. Yes. I'm gonna be the titled sheriff tonight.
You going as a black sheriff?
Yes, sir. Going as a black sheriff, sir. Favorite Robin Thicke album? Do I have a
Mm,
favorite Robin Thicke? Probably the joint he dropped with Magic Touch,
oh,
Sex
yeah,
Therapy, I think
sex
it's.
therapy or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's an ironic title. Okay.
I like his the evolution of Robin Thicke. That one was good.
I gotta hear that album full because that
I
was the
think
time.
uh I think Lost Without You was on that one. His last album I like actually like what was it, the On Earth and in Heaven? That one was good. That's a good one too.
Yeah, that is a good one. Okay. Hell, if I'm not tired, are you down for a late night stream? If I'm not tired,
Yeah, let's go.
uh,
Favorite George
I
Michael album? Faith. That's my favorite. Classic.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Faith too.
And I like the second one.
I was gonna say that too.
But
I'll give you a heads up. I'll give you a heads up when I'm out. Sure.
Faith was like his pop version of My Prerogative. Like the Don't Be Cruel album. But
Mm,
once he broke away from Wham, he was like he became a star on his own.
I wouldn't really compare
You
"Don't
didn't
Be
think so?
Cool" and "Faith."
I mean, I compare it because like once Bobby Brown got away from New Edition and he went on his own with that album, that's what made him a star. George Michael was I feel like George Michael was a good singer, but I don't feel like people took him seriously until he went solo. And
Careless
then when he
Whisper.
came out, yeah, but that was like the beginning. And then when he came out with the Faith album, and it was a totally different sound and direction compared to Make It Big and the other Wham stuff, and that's when he became a superstar with that album.
Definitely. Yeah, man. And we talked about "Make It Big" before, right?
Yes,
Yes, we
love that
did.
album. That was one of the very first album reviews I did on my channel.
Yes, sir.
It's like 600 over 600 views now. So a lot of people like Wham apparently.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Trust me, black, whites, they love
yeah,
Wham. I'm not even gonna hold you. My unpopular opinion, but I like "Wake Me Up Before You Go" over
I
"Careless
love that.
Whisper."
I love that. Oh wow, I love
Yeah,
both songs. I don't know
I love
if you
both
get
songs
that
too, but
though.
"Wake Me Up" that was like the epitome of what I think about Wham. "Careless Whisper" to me was more
Mm,
George Michael than
yeah,
Wham, if you ask me.
right. Facts.
And that's not disrespectful.
Everything she wants. That's my joint too.
Ooh, "Last Christmas."
Yes, that was a dope Christmas song.
Yeah.
Underrated.
See, y'all, I listen to a lot of things besides
Yeah,
hip hop and R&B, y'all.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Another pop group I like from the '80s and shit like that. A little bit of Duran. I like them a little bit.
Yes, Duran. Hungry like the wolf. That's my joint.
Yeah.
Definitely love that joint. Um, yeah, I think don't they got a new album out, right?
I heard they were working on some shit. Yeah.
Okay. Intro, Ribbon in the Sky, or Jodeci lately. Jodeci, I love that Jodeci song.
Believe it or not, I'm about to go with the intro song over Jodeci.
That was a huge hit for Jodeci.
Okay. What about Jodeci's lately or Christopher Williams version of "Come Go with Me"?
Mm, I like his version too for that. I don't know, that Jodeci song was huge, man. Like for renditions, like that's on their greatest hits album.
Yes, that version was unique.
Yeah, JoJo was good on. I love JoJo's vocals on that.
Come on and go with me.
Kate Bush, I don't listen to Kate Bush.
I don't listen to Kate Bush either, y'all. Oh no, she didn't. Oh shit, Ashley says so. Okay.
What she do?
Nah, she might do a video on Stevie Nicks next.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, shout out to like I hope y'all watch Ashley says so because that's that girl doing some shit.
I watch her because of you, because I never heard of her before that.
Yeah, and ain't she funny though?
Yeah.
But you ever heard the rumor
Hmm.
about how Stevie Nicks used to put cocaine up her asshole or pussy and shit?
Stevie Nicks?
Yeah,
I, I never heard that. Wow. That's crazy.
for real drugs, y'all. Drugs.
It's something.
Yeah, fuck that.
I heard that album that Prince produced some stuff for
Yeah, she did. He did.
I forgot the name of that album. I think last year I heard it, but uh I didn't hear that rumor about
Sam said Tusk is my favorite Fleetwood Mac album. That's a good. That's a good album. Very underrated, if you ask
her.
me.
I think I tagged you in that Fleetwood Mac vinyl contest.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, because they giving away like a lot of vinyl.
Only over you. I'm more for Rumors. That's my favorite album from them and shit.
News of the World and um Night at the Opera. Those two are my favorite.
Yeah, those are good albums and stuff.
Yeah.
My favorite Queen albums are Night of the Opera and The Game. Those are my top two.
What's the name of that disco album that they did?
Hot Space.
I don't think I heard that one. I gotta hear that one.
You mean the one from like that came out in the early '80s, right?
Yeah, the one with Another One Bites the Dust and
Oh no, that was The Game.
the Game account.
Yeah, that was The Game.
Are you wearing boots with that outfit?
Yeah, of
Like
course.
cowboy boots?
Um, I mean, these are the closest boots I got, so
Those will do.
yeah.
I was expecting like the cowboy boots, with the spurs on it and shit.
I used to have boots like that, but
Yeah,
it got too tight on me.
right.
Yeah, that's not. Well, at least I'm gonna carry some extra pairs of shoes in case my feet get tired on this shit, yo. But yeah, I'm about to end this
You
video off
matching?
right here. Um, Q said a favorite live album: James Brown, Night at the Opera. I mean, Night at the Apollo. I said Night at the Opera. James Brown, the King of Soul. But all right, I'm gonna end off this video right here. Overall, this has been a dope review. Sorry if this is a bit too short for y'all. I had to pick a short album for today and stuff like that. But catch us again tomorrow when we continue on with the top rap albums 90 to 81. You know what I'm saying? We're finally in the top 100. Whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? Got about
Hmm.
8 more weeks of this shit to go. Whoop, whoop. Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm definitely loving this list we got so far.
This list is harder than it's the R&B one is gonna be easier to do.
You think so?
Yeah, because
Shit.
I can fit all my classics in that one. This one I'm not gonna be able to fit everything in there.
Right. And I definitely got a surprise on which Ozzy Brothers review we're going to talk about on Monday and
Okay.
stuff too. So I definitely want to keep that under wraps. But other than that, gonna end off this video off right here. I may or may not do a live late night video stream tonight. Depends how tired I am coming from this whole fucking party and shit like that. But try appreciate you for coming on last minute and shit like that. And
Okay.
I will see y'all later. Peace.